Hello, everybody. Everything is still working, right? I'm trying to make sure everything's working because, uh, as did I say in the reason why I'm late, why I have to make sure? Oh, yeah, I find my new desk surprisingly arrived just like much faster than I expected it to arrive because it originally was supposed to take until Thursday because I placed the order Saturday night, like just before Sunday. And so I knew it wasn't gonna start being delivered Sunday, but then like Monday, it just instantly started shipping, and then it was like it was going. Then it updated to say that it was gonna arrive on Wednesday, and then this morning when I was checking it, it was like, nah, it will arrive today. So earlier today, I got the box with all the parts in it, and I spent like 2.5 hours maybe setting up here. Actually, I should probably switch to this screen for talking. Uh, so I spent like 2.5 hours setting up. Uh, tired. I spent like 2.5 hours putting the desk together over where my other desk was. And then I came to the realization if I put it there, I either have to have it like a foot and a half away from the wall, or I was gonna have to, or I wasn't gonna be able to stand it up, or I was gonna have to move it to somewhere else in the room. Because if I left it over there, when I would raise it up, it would start pushing into the like shelf over there where all like my collectible stuff is on. And so I decided to move my desk out from that corner area. And what I did is, since I am getting rid of my bed, I just took the bed apart. I threw away the mattress. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with the box spring yet. And then I have the frame taken apart, and then I also put my the mini fridge I had out into the like living area of my apartment uh, currently, just because after stream today I have a huge mess to clean up. Like, looking behind me is a problem. Like, everything behind me is a problem that I have to take care of, and I don't know how I'm gonna take care of it yet. Because I mean, there is a lot of trash in here, but then there's also a lot of stuff I am keeping, so I don't know what's gonna happen with it yet. Uh, but for now, we're gonna work on the code. Do main view. I have to get used to the desk because as I was sitting before, my main monitor was like centered with my face, and then my other monitor was off to the side. With how I currently have this set up, it is my main monitor is uh it's like there's even, but my main monitor is slightly more towards the center, which feels weird. Well, I if ideal world, I get a third monitor. I get a I move over the monitors. I have my center monitor. I have my monitor for watching videos on my left, and then on my right is like a portrait mode monitor where I could look at chat while streaming, or I can look at code when coding. So that way I can look at more of it because that would be better than scrolling up and down. I mean, oh, I also I changed how what this reward thing was. I'm also gonna change this just to be based off of a node instead of anything else. Where it is this sets up the file location for the reward, and then it gets current reward, and then it gets all time reward, so that way I can keep track of both. And then on ready it loads, and loading will get the config file, load the reward, load it, and then it would make those equal to what they're supposed to be. And then when it adds a reward, it's gonna give it's gonna get the current and all time, add the added reward, and then it's gonna give the current reward and then all time reward back into the save location, save it. So yeah. That is what I did after stream yesterday on the actual code part of it. What I need to do is I need to make it so that when base task match progress, I'm probably gonna want a function for starting, ending. That's a good point. I probably do want something for ending a task. Let's think about that a bit. I also don't know if I want to make the reward controller a autoloader, if I want to try and call this into here. I guess what I should do is also add, instead of also adding a reward, I want to function remove reward ensure, and what this is going to do is it's going to basically do the same thing as this, but instead of changing the all time, it's not going to happen. We're going to minus the removed reward. And then let's think about this. Yeah. I think this might work best as an autoloader. So that way I can just call it in any script I want to call it in. Save. So I should go project settings, autoloader. Let's add. It's currently in the testing script. Reward controller. Add. Close. So this can just be accessed anywhere. I feel like I'm hearing a noise when I talk, but I think I'm also just going crazy. In here, I want function and task. Base end. And then I want to reward controller dot underscore add reward, and then this is going to be reward. And then short base on part finished. This will also do underscore end base end is what it is. I didn't save it yet, so it's not gonna base end. There you go. That should work, right? Match progress if it matches to base end. I feel like I'm hearing like a refurb of myself. And I can't tell if that's just me going crazy or if it's like in my head or what it is. It might be with how I have moved, where I've moved myself. There might be more refurb, but also I think I might just be crazy. I'm listening to the stream. Actually, let me. Okay, yeah, the music is going through. I just couldn't hear it while I had both the music playing and listening to the stream. Okay, no, that's fine. I'm just going crazy. This should all work. Still. Okay. What else was on the agenda of what stuff I need to get done? Let me look. I needed is I needed a I needed to save rewards, the basic functions of that, which is now complete. I need is I need to make a reward redeemer to redeem rewards. Okay. Stretching out a bit. Let me stretch a bit. Also, I find it funny that I got the standing desk and immediately first using it, I'm going to be using it for sitting just because I've been standing and moving a lot already. It hasn't been a stationary day. If it was a stationary day, maybe I would, but right now I'm tired. I'm sitting down for a bit. Reward redeem. Built in. Own custom redeem. Okay. The built-in part is a part that I am question about first. This is probably what I need is I need to do base task. I need a base. I feel like there is refurb when I look at this corner. I probably need to set up like stuff to stop refurbing from happening from looking at this corner that I'm in. Reward redeemer. Redeem. I need base. Okay, I need a base one. Project wide scripts. Project wide should probably get this reward controller. Do. Part task. Oh, this is only for the short. Base task short. Do I want creation in base task or do I want it to be its own thing? That's the question I'm having. I mean, all of them use, but the base task was the base. The reward controller is used for all of them. I think I will do it so that task files, folder, creation, and then this one's gonna get a new folder for scripts. Yep. And then that folder gets changed to be red. Short base and then part and task will have their own thing probably at some point. Maybe. Creation gets its own script. Yep. Base task script, base task. Yeah. What I probably want, did I choose what color assets were gonna look like images and that? Because scenes I have is orange. I don't think I have a color for it yet. Pink? I don't have a pink color, do I? No, I do not. I think assets are gonna be pink. And then I can put that into base task. Actually, let's put it into testing purposes for now. So most of them would have assets, scenes, and a script, which are pink, orange, and red. Tasks are gray, project wide, purple, menu is green, testing is default colors. Bye. Task 1 is for all the tasks. What I want another one of these for rewards. Folder, what should I call it? Because I have menus, I have project wide, I have task files. Reward, redeem stuff. Reward, redeem. Reward, redeems. Let's just call it reward, redeem. And then that's gonna get the color of, what color have I not used yet? Pink, orange, red. I haven't used the blues. I haven't used blue yet. Is that what I want for the reward redeem? It's either that or like yellow or green. Because this one's teal, so this one's green. I think that works. I think green works. And then what I need is in here, create a folder scripts. Change color red. And then create new script. Reward. I guess redeeming reward base. I kind of go back and forth. I think I'm gonna do base redeeming reward. I create. And what do I need? So these are gonna be what is being redeemed. What I need is what do I need? I need like a title, variable title, mount, cost amount. I'll just do cost as label. Variable of title. This is also going to be class name. Base. Redeeming. Base redeeming reward. Variable title cost. I know it needs a title, it needs a cost. Do I give it description, maybe? Do they need a description, or should the title give all the description needed? Because that's kind of how I've been handling the task, is where the title should explain enough. I think a title should be enough, and then I need a cost. Then I probably am gonna need a base button. Do I want to label it purchase button or redeem button? Redeem button. Cause all of them are gonna need a button, aren't they? Oh god, why am I on? Oh, it also needs to be a variable repeatable, which is going to be a bool. Cost is going to be an integer. Title is going to be a what's it called, string. And then base button is not going to get given a direct thing yet, because it's going to be different. It's going to be an object. Okay. Actually, I added the base end add reward thing. I also need to add a way. It disables the button at the end, so that's fine. That's fine. Ooh. God, I really need to stretch. Oh wow, stretching. Really needed. Title costs, okay. And then this is gonna get a similar thing about this. It's gonna need a save and set information, I think, and then it's gonna need this for sure to do. And then it's gonna need a function save redeem. No, that button. No, what? Oh, it's control. That's where I'm going. No, it's function. Why am I pressing all the wrong buttons? Okay, that's fine. Function set redeem. Like that. Yes. And then this is gonna have a similar thing. I need also location prep. Should they all be? Should they? Trying to think of how I want to do this. One. Stretching. Pain. Oh, I guess. Ooh, do I want repeatable or do I want limited? I think instead of repeatable, I want limited. I want limited, and then I want variable limit, which is a integer. And then what I said is I need location prep. Which in here is, no, that's not the right one, it's this one. Location. This is, Are there gonna be repeating titles for this guy? Maybe, probably. Yeah, I probably want what I did. I probably do want something like this. Variable redeem ID, which is a integer. Task ID integer, which is going to default to 0. And then this one, I'm going to save this to redeem list. And then this one's going to be, it's got to be this. Oop. And then instead of task ID, it's reward ID. And instead of title, it's reward ID. Why is it upset? Oh, I need to make it a string. That's right. That's why. Right. Alright. Let's think a bit. Okay, that should prep the location. Yes. And then what I need to do is I need to save its information. Which is, how does that work? Oh, there's a get. I have get information. Get information is going to be used for both save and set, so we're going to just do that. Function get information. Just so it doesn't complain. And then how does, what I did is I made a new variable of an array. I'm not going to need to worry about if it's a part. So it's going to be just an array, and then this information. So it's literally just going to be something like this, but changed to fit redeems better. Title array. Oh, so why did I put it as title here? Why did I call it name array when literally everywhere else I was doing title? Does that cause a problem anywhere else if I fix that now? It does not, I don't think. I think I'm gonna just fix that to be title array. And then down here. Yeah, nothing else breaks if I do that. What was that one? What was that complaining about? That's this, right? Testing purpose script, reward controller result on error, not file. Base test, file error. That's just because I move stuff around, right? I think that's just because I move stuff around. Okay. What I need is get information, title array, rename this to reward title, this reward, variable, cost array is equal to this, but it's gonna be reward cost, and then instead of title, it's gonna be cost. Ooh, stretching. Why do I got a Discord message? What is that about? Oh, it's a video. It's a stream. I knew that there was gonna be a part 2 to that today. Actually, could I put that? Could I watch that? Is that something I can watch? Probably. But also, I think I should focus on what I'm doing. So I'm not gonna, as much as I wanna. Alright. Also, I don't know how. I mean, the microphone did sound good when I tested it out, because I did have to move the microphone because I was having it at the right side of my desk, but it was how this stand is. It was like I had it on the left side of my desk over where I was. I moved my desk, and now if I put it on the left side, to the left of me is a wall, so I don't want to put it on there and then have it scratch up against the wall, which is why I didn't do that. I also cleaned out my computer when I moved everything, just because it was getting super dusty, and I mean it was really dusty. Yeah. No, if I just look at the corner where my computer is, everything is perfect. It's just when I look behind me where I go, oh, this is bad. Hi. Oh well, it's fine. I will. My plan is to clean up my room after stream. I just wanted to. I wasn't gonna just not do stream today, even though I was already 30 minutes late because I was trying to just plug everything in, which was a little bit more annoying today. Or I guess normally I don't have to plug everything in, but since I moved everything, I had to replug everything in. And the problem is that I had to make sure that everything, like if I set my desk to the top height, nothing like pulls on itself. You know what, I'm gonna do some standing to see how it actually feels. How it actually is like standing and working. I'm just making sure nothing is pulling, which it shouldn't. But I do need to get a cable sleeve for all my cables. I think I have to raise my mic up a little bit, but being able to stand up is going to be nice. I just gotta sync. I mean, especially since like I was standing up multiple times in past streams just to like stretch. So, and then also like if I play a game for longer than an hour, it's gonna be nice to be able to stand. Let's see. I got cost. I didn't spell array correct. Variable, limited array is equal to sysreward reward limited yep. Variable limit array is equal to sys reward limit do I need, if I have a limit, I also probably should have I should have like how many times, I guess, how do I want to do it? Do I want to have it so that when you use it, the limit itself goes down, or do I want it so that there is a max limit, and then you, when you use it, it like there is a separate pool that's like, I could have it so that there is a times used, and when times used is equal to or exceeds the limit, then the task stops working, or and it's like, and it's either deleted or removed, or just like closed out. Comprehending. I need function location prep, blah, 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 blah. I need is on save. I basically need to do the same thing. Am I missing? I was still trying to figure out what I wanted. Do I want, I guess what I'm thinking is if I make it so that it takes away from the limit, then if you were to, like, if it was a repeat task, or if it was like one that gets saved, I don't want it. I would probably want it so that it is how many times it has been used. So that can be reset. I guess variable times redeemed, or yeah, I think that works. Variable times redeemed. That's a integer. That's also going to go into variable times. I feel like I forgot how to type all of a sudden. Or did I even know how to begin with? I'm just going to copy this over. Reward times redeemed. Yes, and then I also want to actually fix, I want these to have capital letters. And then instead of limit, it is times redeemed. Variable, actually, I don't think anything else needs to be saved, because the button is created actually outside of here. Because in here I have it displayed object variables. Yeah. Display object variables. And then I labeled the other one just information variable. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. And I started standing up and I immediately started feeling it in my knees. I already want to sit back down, but I probably shouldn't just keep raising and lowering my desk because I find it cool. Even though I do find it cool, it's probably not a good idea. Stretch. Okay. Yeah, redeem ID is equal to Unix time if redeem is 0, else redeem ID, file location, string redeem ID in redeem list. Variable given load the file location. What I need is for this to return title array. Oh, what? I accidentally muted my PC for me. That's what function. Title array cost. What the fuck? What did I do? I gotta stop pressing. Oh, that was limit array, not limited array. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Yes. That should work. I am gonna sit back down now that I've stretched. I wonder, is the desk moving being picked up by the mic? Let me check. It looks like it's being picked up by the mic, but not enough for my VTuber to do its mouth thing. Okay, well, I guess on the way down it might be doing the mouth thing. That's fine. That's fine. Just checking, just seeing. Ooh, wow, my back really is just upset. Reward controller. Base task. This needs to get out of here. I keep opening it when I don't want to. Location prep. I think this is exactly the same between them. I don't see. I don't see what the difference is. Because the naming convention is exactly the same. So I think that is actually exactly the same. And then redeem or set redeem. Set redeem. This one, these say save and set, but I think I am going to just keep it as, instead of information is save redeem, set redeem. I need to do location prep and then return get information. Location prep. Redeem, return. What did I call it? Something else? And I just called it returned. Returned is equal to the information. I guess I don't want to call it redeemed return. I want to call it a variable. Maybe just returned, because it's in here. And then what I need is I need to do this for everything. If I remember how. Return 0, 0. Title, it goes title cost limited limit times redeemed. So this one is, instead of type, is cost. And then it gets the return, so that's still the same. It is just the names of what it is. This is limited limit, and then one more is times redeem. And then times redeemed gets these replaced with 4s. Save. Yes. I save redeem, set redeem. I. What do I need? I need, what else did I have? Because I also realize now that I probably also need, I don't need progress text. I think I just need label as well. Title label. Oop, down here. Variable base redeem title label. And then when I set information, I want to take base redeem title label dot text equal oh, it's title. Why am I title? Yeah. I'm gonna just put something there, so that, because I know I need to do more than this. Yes. I guess what I want is redeem. On redeem, I want, what do I want? On redeemed, I want times redeemed plus equal 1. Did I do any? I didn't have any ready function. I have base ready. On redeem times redeemed plus 1. I need what is it? What was it called? It was reward controller dot underscore remove reward, and then I need it to be cost. That should just work because in the controller remove reward, yeah, it minuses the cost and then it updates the current. It updates them, and then it saves in here. I also probably want it to yeah. Unredeemed times redeemed goes up. Reward controller. Do, 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 do. I probably also do want it to update. Save, redeem. Do, do, do. On redeem. Oh, why am I so tired, man? What else do I need? This is what happens when it gets redeemed. It takes the cost away from the reward. Okay. How do I make something send a signal? Do, 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 do. How do I make how do I send a signal from in the script? Good. So I can add it. Function button press. Let's see workspace. Top. Press Control F1. Timer correspond node. The node selected. Go to the inspector and enable auto store properties. Get a reference to the timer. just getting the timer timeout. That's not what I want. Custom signal, that's what I want. Oh, I can set a signal. To emit a signal in your script, call emit. Ooh. Ooh. A signal can declare one or more arguments. Ooh. Now that looks helpful. So what I can do is I can go to reward controller. I can set a variable. Wait, is it a variable or is this? Oh no, this is its own thing. Signals are their own thing. They're not even a variable. Signal. Signal. Reward change. Reward change. And then what I want is I want emit. I want when I want it so at the end of both of these I want like just after here I want reward change. I want reward change dot emit. Oh, this is gonna be so helpful. Cause let me see. Function. How do I call that? I need project settings autoloader. Can I get the control save. What did I call this? I called it reward change. How do I can I need some way to connect the signal into here. How to connect autoloader signal to script. Right, some scene switcher that's do. Okay, that's not answering the question I want. To do. Let's see. Alright, signal. Do. Wait. Okay, I'm looking at this. From what I'm seeing, function underscore ready pass, so it doesn't complain. What I want is word controller dot connect. If I understand this correctly, reward change. Function score on word Oh, it's upset. Okay, what is it upset about? Valid argument for connect function. Commits who should be callable is what does that mean? Okay, I'm looking at this. I'm trying to read this and understand it. It's taking my brain a bit to wrap it around. The variable value is null if global I'm trying to do reading and understanding, but I'm not. It's taking a moment. What I should do is look at how dot connect actually works. Connect. What? I don't think this is helping. What? Oh, here it is. Connect. Connect. Do I want... Okay, let me... Reward change. Oh, oops. Reward change not declared in current scope. What do you mean? Do I... Oh, wait. Actually, let me... If I... Like that? Oh! Oh, I think that works. So, okay, I've just been reading documentation and forms for a minute now. Okay, so I've learned I can now emit a signal. I can name a signal in this script, and then inside of the add and remove, I can emit this signal, and then in this script, I can connect. I can connect this script's signal, and then I can set it so when this is emitted, this function is done. That should be how that works. So on reward change, this happens. Okay. Wow. Okay. No, that's perfect. This is correct. This should be correct now. So I kind of want to I want to have I want a test scene. Create new scene. Test test redeem. Test short information. Okay. Test redeem. I'm gonna give it a new script. Test redeem. Behavior. Create. Okay. This is going to extend what they call this one, base redeem. Since that. Then I want function ready pass. What am I gonna need? I need a button, and then I need a label. Add child label, create add child button, create And then what else will I need? I don't think I need anything else. Okay, then in here, let me label test text button temporary text. Take the camera, put it in here. Okay. Script ready is label was hoping to see what I was looking for. What I need is base label. I need something with label in it. Base redeem title label. It's equal to label. Then I need base redeem button is equal to button. Hi. Hi. Actually, what I probably want is underscore set information. Is that correct? Did I spell that wrong? No, it's not set information. It's set redeem in here. There it is. But beforehand, I need a... What do I need? I need a redeem ID is equal to... I'm gonna... What am I gonna do? I'm going to... For now... I'm going to comment that out so that way this one creates it. And then I want to... It's going to set the redeem. It's going to get the label. Actually, no, D's got to go before it sets the redeem. Yes. And then what I want is base redeem button dot text is equal to cost plus string cost. I'll also put a space there. If I load the scene, oh, I didn't set any information ahead of time. That's fine. Actually, instead of doing a new redeem, I'm gonna, well, let me see where that's saved actually. Open file location. I'm thinking as well, maybe I want to change how it's saved in the file. Maybe not. I'll think about it. Because I'm thinking maybe I want to, let me go. Where did I save this? Wait, what? Where did I save this information to? Oh, I didn't change where it got. No, I said redeem list. Hmm? Oh, I set information, but I didn't save information, did I? Do. Let me think about this. What I guess temporarily I can do is test redeem behavior, set redeem, save redeem. Oh, so let me try and set a cost beforehand. Cost equal to 10, and then let me also set title equal to baby. No. Testing title. There we go. And actually I want to save it before I set it. So that way it saves it and then it sets it, and then I'm gonna remove all the testing stuff. Testing title cost. Okay, so that all worked. And now where is that? Where is it? Oh wait, there was an error while saving. Oh, it's because the directory doesn't exist, does it? That's the problem, isn't it? That's like actually the problem if I had to guess. What I need is project wide script. I need a new script. Make folders. Make directory, I think is the better term. Make directories. I probably spelled that wrong, but make directories or check directories. I think I'll check directories. And then what I want in here, let me double check how I checked before. In time control, naming behavior, task crease. No, it's not gonna be there. Settings menu. No. Save information, make user folders. That's actually extend node, function ready, try to. I think I'm gonna just copy over exactly what this is. Function ready, try to create directory, task settings. Why is he complaining about that? I didn't find a directory. Oh, I also need a boop boop boop. There. What I also want, I do want to change this name to be close to what it was before. Make user sir directory. Make user directories. Variable directory, directives. Try to create directory. Function try to create directory. If not, yes. And then I also want to try. Let's try to create directory. And then what I want is user. What did I call it? I called it something in here. Redeem list. This is what I want. And then project, this should be an autoloader. Project-wide scripts, make user directories. Add. Because that should always load whenever the project loads. Just to make sure, like, those files always exist. Yes. So now it should work if I try and create everything. Yeah, saving files should have worked. I should check the files and actually make sure it did work, instead of just thinking it worked. Settings, task list, redeem list, and it's in here, and it has testing titles, cost, a limited false, reward limit. Okay, yeah. That's all fine. What I want, and then if I go back to the redeem, instead of having this commented out, let me make it so I call the one I've already made, get rid of those. And then that should, oh, it didn't. I just saved over the information. It's a my bad moment. Well, I know saving the information works. Let me just change it manually in the files. Test title, cost 100, save. Ta-da! Then what I want is I don't actually have any way of changing the reward. Debug save. Debug add 10. Debug remove 10. This one is going to be I, because that's the up on the mini keyboard, and then K is down, so that can be that one. Okay. And then what I want is in this test, I want input. How does the input work? I know I did it in test test create. I think it was just test actually. Yeah, input event. Function input event. Put event, if event pressed add 10 as if event dot is action pressed remove 10 pass what I actually want is reward controller dot add reward 10. And then I want similar thing reward controller dot remove reward 10. Just so that way I can see if the signal is being passed correctly. It's not. Oh, I loaded the wrong scene. That's why it's not doing what I want. It doesn't seem to be. This emits, and then on in base redeem, on redeem change. So it's not working. Let me go back to what I was looking at for referencing this. Connect method of the signal. Listen to. In case we want to listen to the timer's timeout signal. Fence. From signal pressed. Alright, what I want to do is I want to quickly attach reward controller onto something to see if I can see. Oh, it's not showing up here. Did I type that wrong? Is that the problem I'm running into? Am I supposed to type that differently? Do. Oh wait, there it is. What? It was just taking its time. Reward change. So health depleted is reward change. Timeout.connect. Because a timer, if I did have a child timer. Boop. This one is a timeout. This one is reward change. It goes timer. It goes node. node dot signal name dot connect and then the output. So in here it should be on function ready reward collector dot reward chain challenge dot connect. Interesting. Why? Delete node. No, don't delete node. Detach script. This one delete node. I didn't spell that wrong, did I? Alright, let me throw it back on there. Connect. Interesting. Reward chain. Okay. Well, I have it so that the script is running. Huh. Is the buttons not working? Is the input not working? Is that the problem I'm running into? Because it's not. Now there's a script. Now this is actually working. This should be working. It should be emitting the signal, shouldn't it? As long as this was working. I'm getting lost. Let me close some of these. Print reward controller dot reward current reward. Let's see if this works. If the buttons are even working. So the buttons are working. It's the signal that's not working. function process. Oh wow, I'm struggling. What is it called? It's process delta. I want to print reward controller dot I want the signal name. Man, I'm not lowering it down. Reward change. Oh, now return value. Why am I feel like I'm just missing something. So obviously that doesn't work. This is not working. Do I... Is it upset about where this is? Should I do it here? Dot emit. And then it needs to call it with... It gets the node. Let me... in here on ready, let me print... controller. Yeah, reward controller is a node. So should be in here on reward change. That signal is gone. What? Oh no. disconnect all. Dot reward change dot connect. Like connects to the timer timeout signal. Note which script is attached. When the timer emits timed out, we want to call the function that we need to define. We want to connect a signal scene is initiated. We can do that by using node ready built-in function. Method. I don't see what I'm doing wrong because it's getting the node upset. It's getting the node. It's getting the node, it's getting the signal, and then it's connecting the signal to the function. Unless I am missing something. Because this is the same function, right? Yeah, that's spelt the same. Timer. On ready reward controller dot signal dot connect, make the thing, and then it's function on reward change. Is it just not printing? Will it do something else? Like if I take not like if I did that, it's not emitting a signal. It's working, but it's just not. I don't feel like the signal is being emitted. Reward change dot emit. Signal name inside of the function, do its stuff. admit. What the fuck? Why does this not work? What step am I missing? Oh, I'm also using an outdated version of Godot apparently. Oh wait, am I able to update Godot actually? Is it possible that that is the problem? Let me see. How would I even update Godot? Ports. How would I even update Godot if I want to update Godot? Oh, I'm looking at the change logs. Oh. Migrating for breaking change. They affect you. Our group. Changes. It's breaking whether to. Node. Okay. Rendering. Alright. Uh, this tells me what happens when updating, but it doesn't tell me how to upgrade. Migrate to a new version. Ooh. Godot loosely follows between minor patches, major releases, improvements. This doesn't tell me how to actually do that. How do I update Godot? Oh wait, there's a Steam version of Godot? I did not know that. Version. Relist your projects. Oh, wait, is there a Steam version of Godot that I could be using? Wait, and do I want to use the Steam version of Godot if there is? I need to check if this exists. Why? Also, I should check. like reading a bunch of stuff while opening. Start movement. Start movement on it. Well, this is not helping me. Okay, let me also check Steam. Is Godot actually... Oh, the Godot engine is on Steam. Maybe maybe I look into getting that so that way it updates automatically. Maybe that is something I look into later. But for now, not doing that. Close Steam. Typically, you know. Way. Do you want to emit signal from it? I don't know what issue I'm having, so I don't even know how I would fix it. Like, I'm trying to see if there's any, like, actual issue. Loader color is clear but never used. Fix it with... Loader, what? Oh, I see what it's complaining about. Well, it's not complaining about emitting. Why? Please. Function take damage. It says health underscore change dot emit is equal to that. Why is the dot connect? Why does this? Okay, let me go turn on my. Actually, let me also grab a drink because I need a drink. All right, I'm back. What am I missing here? Like, actually, let me. In reward controller, when added reward, when added reward change dot emit. And then in here, it on ready, it takes the node, it gets the signal, and then it connects it to this function. And then when this function happens, do this. Why does that not work? Connect. Let me add child timer. What does it has timeout? And then when I connect this, it says on timer timeout. Signal timeout. The signal looks like this. Oh, hello. No way, Godot. Yeah, I'm struggling with it right now. How? Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm confused because I'm like double checking the documentation, and currently, I don't see why what I have is not working. Because I'm setting up a signal in my autoloader. I emit the signal whenever I uh, add or remove a reward. And then what it should be doing, it should be going back into here where on ready I connect the node to the signal and I connect it to the function, but this function never happens even when the signal should be being emitted. And I'm not seeing why it's not doing that. But welcome in as I struggle. Why is this signal not doing anything? Why is the signal not working correctly? Try printing something when you connect the signal to make sure that's running. I mean, it to do connect. How would I check print something when you connect the signal? Make sure. Well, I'm running it in ready. This should, if I print on ready, print ready works. Ready should work. Oh wait, it's not working? Did I? Oh wait, hang on a second. Is it cause this is a parent? Does the ready class not run? Oh, that's probably it. Actually, not a. I'm not. But this has a ready. But I'm overriding the ready. That's what's happening. I'm overriding the ready function. Thank you. That's it. I'm overriding the ready function. Call super ready. That's what I should be doing. That's 100% what I should be doing. Base. Which one? Test, redeem, on ready, super redeem. Thank you so much. That is actually exactly my problem. Now it should work. Oh, it works. Oh, I also have test function because where am I? In here, test redeem. No, I have it in here. Do not get rid of visibility. Okay. Oh, why? I was not thinking about I was just thinking about how ready just calls no matter what. I was not thinking about how I'm overriding the ready in the child. Oh, that makes so much more sense now. Thank you so much. Okay, let's see. Now that I can actually tell when this is changed, I need I need to compare the cost to function compare cost to rewards. What I need is in here function over then the pass. What I need is if what I should do is base button theme, which it's button. That's the one I want. Base button dot disable equal to true if what do I want? What am I checking? I want cost is less than if cost is less than its reward controller dot and then it's current reward. Else false. Is that what I want? Okay, so this disables the button if the cost is less than current reward. I think this is backwards. I think it is supposed to be greater than or equal to. Disable, oh wait, no, disable is true. So when you cannot afford it, which is when it is less than, but not equal to actually. Because if it's equal to, then you can afford it. Other languages require you to include an explicit override keyword, so functions that override something, parent class, and whenever use, just always call the parent function unless I explicitly don't want to do. Okay, those script is a little weird. Yeah, no, I knew about the super function, and most of the time I have been calling super. I just wasn't thinking about it with ready because I think a ready is just something that happens no matter what, because it's like just built in and not my bullshit that I've made. So I just kind of didn't think that it was gonna override ready, but I guess it does. Which I feel like thinking back, there was probably I feel like I have a memory of a problem earlier that probably was related to that. That if I find it again, but also I think I solved that problem some other way. But I gotta remember that for sure. Okay. On reward change. Yeah. Compare cost to reward. Okay. On reward change. Compare cost. Compare cost to reward. What I also need is in ooh, oh sorry, that noise, it always scares me. I really need to change it, but thank you for the follow. I need to make it so when it sets the information in ready, but it needs to be after I set information. Let me bring this back up so I can look at it. I could run super ready at the end, so that way it actually sets the information beforehand, and then I can put it in here to compare cost to reward at the end. That should work. Okay, and then on reward change, compare reward cost. So whenever the reward changes, compare it, and then whenever it's loaded, compare it. So those should be correct. Because on ready, this loads the reward. Yep. Okay. And then on redeem, yeah. I also need, I think this, what I need to do is when I need to get the signal. Oh, I can also, I guess, now that I know how to connect the signal, I can get inside of base redeem on ready. I can also connect base button, base redeem button dot pressed. So this way it's able to connect on all of them. On pressed dot connect. This one redeem. Underscore redeem. There we go. Like this. So that way, oh, it's upset. Set index disable button failure type. No. Fail type of boolean? Why not? Button dot disable. Why wouldn't you be able to do that? How did I disable the button before in the test of the short? Is it in base redeem? It's probably in base of task, base end, base button pressed, match progress. Where was this match? Oh, it's probably in a short, actually, just the short task. Short task, base, short. Set in here, base button dot disabled. Did I just? Oh, I'm doing disable, not disabled. That's my mix up. On redeem. No, not redeem. Compare button disabled. If that's true, okay. Oh, I accidentally. There. There we go. Now that one should work. Okay. Cost. Alright, I should print. Let me see. On redeem, I should. I spelled it correct, right? Yes. Print. Print redeemed. And then I should also in while I'm working on this in reward controller, I should set it to in here after emit print current reward. And that can also go into here for now. Let's see. Oh, it's at negative. What? Oh, I have it backwards. That's what's happening. If cost is greater than. Why would that be backwards? Oh, wait, no, it's because disabled is off. So that's why I'm mixing up. take it back. If I go to 20, then if I make it 10, redeemed 10, redeemed 0. Okay. So that does work. Loading that information works. Okay. Wonderful. Oh, hands cold. Okay, information loading properly now. What else? I have it so that redeemed is connected to the button press. It's actually something I can probably change. Now that I know I can do that, that's probably something I can do in here. Maybe. If because I have it so that in base task there's base end, which adds the reward. What I also probably want is, well, I probably want to disable the button inside of end, because no matter what, if it ends, it should, no matter what, if it ends, it should change that. It should disable the button no matter when it ends, whichever version of the task it is. If I go into the right script. This is what I have. Match base button pressed. What I have, because right now in test short redeem, it calls that function on the button pressed. What I can do instead is I can get in the base task function on. Oh, that's how I solved the issue, because I had it the I just relabeled it to base ready. I am so smart. I should have figured that out when I did this the first time. But what I need is, I can probably change this back to just being ready and then call super at maybe at some point. What I need is on ready set. I need base button dot pressed dot connect, and then that goes to base button pressed. There. So now in here, in the short one, I do not need this. That I can actually disconnect in this test one. Disconnect. Because that is no longer needed. And then I should also double check that that does still work now. This is the wrong scene. Is it? Oh wait, no, I need to go. Oh no, that is the right scene. My problem is that I currently have finished that task. Let me just quickly go into the files to unfinish it, instead of trying to create another one and loading that instead. Task list, that file. Progress, we'll set it back to 0. Bye. Now I'll test it. Yes. And then the button should still work. The button does still work. That's perfect. Alright. Yeah. Well, that's 2 issues solved with this. I can probably set this back to ready. And then in the short base on ready, I just call ready super.ready. Was I calling that in here? Oh, I was calling base ready just like in the other ones. So what I want, short base, super ready. Not been defined yet? What do you mean? Oh, it's because I didn't save it yet. That's why it's complaining. And in here, this would be ready. Uh, super not ready. There we go. And that is all of those problems fixed. Right? To information, yeah. Alright. Now, redeeming the reward should work. Let me also check and see. Redeem list. It should say, yeah, redeemed 11 times because I've been messing with it. Let's set that back to 0. Save. Oh, I need in the testing of the creation or testing of redeem. I also need a. Well, I would need a redeem creation tool as well. Because currently this is just displaying information. Just trying to see if I can. Okay, I can raise my mic up a bit. It felt just a bit low. Let's see. Would it be something very similar to the task creation? Well, all of the rewards are saved in the same way. So I really don't need to I don't really need to do it all like that. Clean creation is something that I probably do want. So what I probably do want is in reward, redeem, I want create new script, redeem creation. C418, my beloved. The Minecraft soundtrack is just so good. Like every song in there is just so well crafted. It's why I play it behind all my streams. There. Redeem creation. What I need is. What do I need for this one? I need a. I need stuff in the control. I need. Pixef and Other Side are also goaded. My favorite song in the soundtrack probably has to be Creator. I mean, it's what I open every stream with. I was listening to Creator before it was actually like in the game. I mean, it's also my beloved. Yeah, they just found the best artists to make the songs for Minecraft. Text editor. I really just want a one-line editor. A line editor, and then I want add child. I want a line editor. I want oh wait, I made a scene. This is gonna be a test scene, so let me rename that real quick. Test redeem creation, and then we're gonna actually move it into the testing purposes. Into scene. Test redeem behavior. This is gonna go in script. Then we can go back to theme creation. Need a new script, which I'm actually gonna create into the correct folder. Create script. Theme creation. Speaking of Pixep, yeah, I know. What I truly do love the soundtrack. I just wish I just wish I had it set up. Like I know I've mentioned this before on past streams. I need to set it up so that all the songs that are like 11, 5, and then like the end, I need to take all of those out of the soundtrack that plays just cuz those are not I have to manually remove them every time I start stream just cuz oh, and deaf as well. Just cuz those are not actually songs. Well, no, some of them are actually songs. Death is not. I don't know why that's in the soundtrack. Besides to just scare me when I forget to pay attention to it. Redeem creation. This is going to extend base redeem. Base redeem. Reward. Base. Then what I need is I need title input. I need a save button. What else do I need? What are all the things that I need to be able to set? I need a cost input. Cost input. Actually, no, I can probably do this smarter because in task creation, in task creation, I just set the variables to the top one. Yeah. So in the redeem creation, I don't want us to do this. I don't know how I've never heard deaf before, but wow, that chicken sound should scare me if I wasn't expecting it. Yeah, it's because it's not actually in the game. There are a couple songs that aren't actually in the game because I know in the second C418 one, there's one called Intro, and then there's Droopy Like Your Face, and then Droopy Like Ratchets or Rishots. Well, I don't know what the actual word is. It was earlier. Or was that yesterday that it was earlier? I don't remember. Where is it? Listen to it. I feel like it played earlier, and now I'm not seeing it at all. But those are also good ones. But also, I'm pretty sure neither of them are in the actual game. Let's see. In here, I need to save redeem. In here, function. Well, I don't need to set it. Okay, so what I need is I need a child of a button. That's, I need a child of a button. And then I need to on pressed. Don't go to the fence. Scene does not contain any script. I forgot to put the script on there. Redeem creation. Redeem creation on button press. On button pressed, I want to save redeem, but also I want to set the information of title cost. I want to set all of this information. Let me set it up. Yep. Title is going to be equal to line input dot text. Cost is going to be equal to, I want a spin box. Spin box, that's the right one? Yep. spin box limited is a boolean. I need a button. I need a toggle button for that one. Add child button. I need a button, but then what I need to do is I need to set this button to be a toggle mode. And I want pressed. It's equal to button to pressed. I don't know if that's actually gonna work. Integer, this is gonna be another spin box. Duplicate that for testing purposes. The spin box are actually dot value. I'll remember to do that. Let's see. And then times redeemed, this actually doesn't get set in here, because that one should default to 0. Actually, let me make sure it does default to 0. There we go. Okay. On button press, set the title, set the cost, set if it's limited or not, set the value of how many limited time. Okay. So I should probably grab the camera for testing view. I need, this first button is the save button. I remember because I have the node here. Need to move it to the bottom. Line editor, placeholder text, title, redeem title input. Okay, those go to the side. Redeem title input. Where was the second button, which is gonna be this, what is this button called? Why can't I remember what it's called? It's called, it was limited task. Limited task. Spin box. I can't actually label what these are. So what I should do is just put a prefix. Oh, I can actually. So spin box, which one was which? 1 was cost and then 2 was limit. So 1 cost limit. Name the nodes. No, you can name the nodes. I know I can name the nodes. I just did not set it up because I just wanted to set up the testing purposes, because this is not the final layout of everything. I'm just making sure that actually creating the redeem works is my main purpose. Because yeah, I really didn't name these guys either on creating the task one, because I'm just trying to make sure that the fundamentals, the baselines of it work, so that way I can actually make it look good afterwards. Does this even load? It does not. Oh, because I'm not actually setting up the button in this case. Oh, I have not set up the redeem button, which yeah, I don't know. What I could do is, man, I was trying to keep that at the top. I guess I can put that into, this is the redeem behavior. I can put that into here. Yeah, that would work for now. Reset. Now it's upset about this. What is it upset about? Compare disable. Oh, it's because I have this up here as well. Let me throw this one also down. Or actually, what I could do instead of changing this ready and adding it all down here, what I can do is go to creation, and then I can just override the ready function. Is there a part of this? Yeah, because I don't actually need these guys in this one, in the creation process. So what I can do is just override the ready, so that way it doesn't do that. Now it works. Okay. Test making. That one's pressed, unpressed. Okay. So let's do unpressed. Let's set limit to 5 and then cost to 5. Save, and it's upset. It's value type signal to variable Boolean. Interesting. What do I? How do I get that? How do I get that, guys? I don't need. Alright. I'm gonna do. Cover that. What I want is to print the button pressed, because pressed is signal. Alright, let me try that. The button underscore pressed. Does that actually, that should work. I'm assuming. Testing making, limit 5, cost 5, now save. Oh, it looks like it made it into the file making limited. Make sure everything is being saved properly. Oh, it's because I'm not. I see what my problem is. I'm not setting the ID to 0, so it's just saving in the same spot. What I need is redeem ID. First, redeem ID is equal to 0 at the start. Test limited. Save. Test not limited. What you should also do is wait a couple seconds, so that way it's, because that's something else I need to add in here, is to make sure that it waits for it to actually be saved for a second, so that way it doesn't overlap. I mean, actually, ooh. That show anything? No, that was just time, don't miss out. Alright, nothing showed up. I was just trying to get the seconds, because Windows does not want to show me the seconds. Like an actual loser. Alright. Oh wait, pain. Just pain. So it's a registry entry. Registry Uh, in in what sense do you mean to like inside the code? I know. Well, I have it because I have it say when task creation happens, it on the button pressed disables it, saves the task, clears creation, and then sets a timer. And then it sets a timer, and then when the timer's done, it does its thing. When I use Windows, I use WinRO Weaker since it gives you a lot of those options. My thing is that I just want to not be on Windows at some point. At some point, I just don't want to be on Windows. Let's see. Button tape Linux, my beloved. Yeah, I'm just waiting because if I do Linux, I'm probably gonna want to dual boot because I don't have the money to get two PCs. But what I would probably do is dual boot so that way because the one problem about Linux is that you can't play games with any anti cheat in it most of the time. So I must still want to have Windows just a lot less. So what I am waiting for is when I can buy another like good SSD, like a 4 terabyte one, and then put that onto make that my Linux boot drive, and then I want to make it so that Linux can talk to the Windows drive, but Windows cannot talk to the Linux drive. That's the main thing I want. But also, I need to get smarter and also get an SSD for that. Let's see. Just how it is by default, Lamau? Is that actually how it works? Is Windows just not able to communicate to the Linux drive? Has NTFS drivers, but Windows doesn't. Interesting. Oh, that's cool. So it just means that like the Windows drive just would not be able to communicate at all with the Linux drive. Because my main thing is that I want it so that when I am on Windows, it's not able to like none of like the files on my Linux drive would be able to be accessed from the Windows. There are ways to mount Linux drivers to Windows, but nothing's the box. So like my main thing is just I'm thinking like if any game with anti cheat is looking through my computer, they don't like or like the kernel level anti cheat, they don't go into my Linux drive. Like it's not like my Linux drive is running any cheating system. It's just that I don't want them to have access to everything on my computer. I mean, eventually, I do have games that have kernel level anti cheat on my computer currently that has access to everything, but at some point, I don't want that to be the case. Does this work? What I need to do is I just need to make it more. I need to make this smarter because right now everything just happens on the button. What I need is. I need to close all this extra stuff. Uh, Test redeem, task creation, short base, close, redeem controller. Close that one for now. Redeem creation. So I mainly just want to flick back and forth between these two. You might be able to see that there is a partition. The common Linux format, but not comments, not the contents of the portions. Okay. Well, then that means it might be easier for me to switch to Linux. My thing is still that I am like only 300 megabytes away from completely filling up my 2 terabyte drive. So I need to get another SSD. And when I do, then I'm going to turn that into a Linux boot driver. But what I need to do is have the money to actually get that SSD. And I'd probably, just to make sure that, because I'm gonna, if I get a if I get switch over to Linux, I need to move all of the stuff that like I want to do on the like normally besides the stuff that only runs on Windows, like the games I normally play, Steam, OBS for streaming. Like I need to move all of that onto the Linux drive. So if I'm moving all of that onto the Linux drive, I'm gonna need at least a 2 terabyte drive for Linux. But also then it's just gonna get filled up again. So I might as well just go to the 4 terabyte. But at that point, it's just money. The problem's just money. Then again, I did just spend 160 on a standing desk, but that was because my back was just so upset at how much I've been sitting down in the last couple weeks. I need to make this guy smarter. I need to basically do exactly this of clear the creation, and then this is different. Can mount the Steam library that's on your Windows. Steam on Linux. Ooh, that might actually be that probably would work. But then again, it's the thing of then my Steam library is still on Windows. It's still being seen in Windows. Like I want it so that my stuff is not on Windows. I mean, is I'm assuming there's a way to make it so that you can separate an SSD so that it part of it is not able to be is formatted differently in a sense. I can't think of how else to explain. Like make it so that half of that 2 terabyte SSD can only be read by Linux and not by Windows. There's probably a way to do that. I just would need to figure out how to. But also then that would like completely override all of the information on there in that area. So I probably wouldn't want to do that until I have backed everything up. I need clean creation, and I need to change what I currently have to save, redeem. Function, save, redeem, pass, and then function clear creation, like FAT32 or something. Yeah, I need that. Like my main reason for not switching over to Linux yet is just I'm not smart enough to switch over to Linux yet. I need to learn more things. This can go into here, and then I do save. Save, redeem, super dot, save, redeem. Clear creation, and then what else was in there? I need to disable the button, turn on the button. Disable. Disabled equal to true. Then it comes to the end, and then it's equal to false. Hi. Then it also needs to await a 1 second timer. So that way it doesn't save in the same file location. Do-do-do-do. Yes. And then what I need to do is I need to take these guys. Spinbox 2. When I actually make this system, I'm going to clear their names, but I'm going to do text equal to nothing. That's how it's done in here, right? Yeah, just set it to nothing and set everything else to 0. Dot value equal to 0. Do that for spinbox 2. And then for button 2, what was the point of the second button? Oh, if it was pressed or not. I will pressed. Let's have the default equal to false. If I could spell false correctly, there we go. And now when I create it, to do Alright, that does set everything back. Okay, perfect. I'm mostly gonna delete all the extra files because don't need to load them. That's, I believe that's creation done. Because the creation of a redemption doesn't have as much information as needed as the task creation will. So this should be the redeem creation ready. And then I have what I need to do is I need to have two different types of the redeem behaviors. I need a redeem behavior for when a task is if it's, well, I guess that it's really just an extended part. Do I need to separate it as much as I need to separate short and long task, or because the main thing that changes is how it displays, because the redeem, if it is a limited one, then it needs to display its limit and how much it can be done. And then if it's an unlimited one, then it just needs to keep going. It doesn't need that extra information. What I can do is, at least in the test redeem, add a new label. Label this testing. What I do is in test redeeming behavior, print I'm trying to think. What I need is compare cost. What is the difference of what I need? Save redeem, which adds everything. What am I missing something here? It saves the redeem, and then it sets the information for the redeem. What I need is I need to extend those in here. Function save theme super save redeem. Then I need to do function set redeem. Which is going to be super dot underscore save redeem. And then, no, it's that one's going to be set redeem, not save. Set redeem. Then after both of those, I'm going to change this guy's text equal to it's going to be limit divided by, no, it should be the other way. It should be amount times, what is it called? What is this thing called again? Times redeemed. Equal to times redeemed dash limit. And then these need to both become strings. And then this needs to be a string. And then I need to add pluses to both sides. Oop. And then let me make sure that it's lined up in an okay spot here. Oh, there's no saved file. This does not exist. How do I make it exist? I guess what I could do is just go to creation, testing, set this to 5, limited task, save. And then I can go back to tasks, test redeem. I can change this number to be that new one for testing purposes. Testing, it's not loading that second text. Why would it not be doing that? Oh, it's because I'm not doing that in both cases. Now it will do that. Nope. It's calling set redeem here. So when it sets redeem, it supersets it, and then it does this. So it should be 5. It should be 5, and this should be 0. Temp text. Is it getting overridden? It's not getting overridden. So that's something about it. Limit testing.text is not. It's not changing anything actually. I guess what I can do is up here, variable limit display, and then in here limit display equal to limit testing, limit display, change these out. And does that one work now? It's not. Why would that one not be working? RE math? Yeah. And no, this it really is just one of the greatest soundtracks there is. The Minecraft soundtrack is just made to be good. Location prep. So save. So those should be coming down into here. Super redeem, limit text. Dot text is equal to on same redeem and then set redeem. Set redeem. Man, why would it? There it is. But it's not updating in here. So why would it not be updating in those guys? On save redeem. On redeem, save redeem. And then save redeem goes through location prep, variable return, variable. And so it should do all the save redeem stuff, and then in here super save redeem, and then it should set this guy. It's able to set it here when this runs. And then save redeem runs when I hit the redeem button. Print redeem, time redeemed +1. Because is that still going up? Is that going up correctly? That is going up correctly. It's the problem of this button. When hitting the button, it doesn't do that. But that's supposed to call save redeem, and then down here, when it calls saved redeem, it does the super of the same redeem, and then it's supposed to set the text. Why would it not be updating then? It's not going here for whatever reason. It's because I've spelt redeem wrong. That's why. How many times did I spell it wrong up here? Oh, I've spelled it wrong up here so many times. Oh no. It looks like I only spelt it wrong for these two instances. So let's just flip these around and hope that doesn't break everything. Okay, and here this gets flipped around. There we go. Okay, that fixes. Okay, that's the problem. Then in here, these just gotta get their letters flipped the correct way around. There we go. There we go. Okay, that should have solved all my problems. Just a spelling mistake. That's it. So I don't need to set this up here. To set it down here. Like I was saying before. Now it works. And now what I need is function. Let me actually see what it was called. Button. No. What is it called up here? Redeem? Redeem. I want to change how this functions down here. Function redeem. Super redeem. Oh, and that's spelled wrong as well. There we go. Oh, it's wrong in here now because of changing that. That saves it. Right, everything should be working now. Oh wait, but I didn't. Whoopsie. On redeem. What I need is base redeem button dot disabled is equal to true if times redeemed is greater than or equal to limit, else false. Base redeem button is disabled if times redeemed is equal to or oh, it doesn't disable it at the start. I guess I could do that in the set information button because that gets called when redeem happens, or I guess save does as well. So now this should, it doesn't stop it on loading. Why would it not stop on loading? Set redeem base button dot disable is truth. Why would that one not be working now? Base redeem button dot disable. Ooh. Oh no, don't do that. I want just here. True. Oh, I can't test it now. Set it to true. True, but then I'm not able to, so why is it not? Why would that be happening like that? Base redeem on ready connect compared to cost. Oh wait, compared to cost reward. That's the problem. That's what's happening. Because it is prepare comparing to cost reward. So I've lost myself. What I want is compared to cost reward. Function compare cost to reward. And then that is the super of compare cost to reward. And then I need to add this one to override it when it checks. So I should be able to do this because whenever compare cost to reward is happening on ready and whenever set information oh, it's also happening whenever the reward changes. So now when I load it, now it's broken. Now it's broken completely. Well, now why would it be broken completely? Is it just that's backward? No, now it's just completely broken. Function compare cost to reward. Did I spell that wrong? Oh, I did. I forgot. There we go. Is that not the same? Where did I screw up? Compare cost to reward. Oh, I did compared. So that one should work. There it is. Alright, and then if I go into the file, and then I change the times it's been redeemed to 0, save that. Let me also close all these Unix timecode file things. There's just so many numbers. There we go. Now if I load it, testing 05, due to cost, due to cost, due to cost, due to cost. Do it one more time, and now I can't do it anymore because it's reached its maxed amount. Okay, that's all working now. It's not set up in a nice way, but cleaning it up is what happens when it actually gets cleaned. But that should be all of the reward redeeming features finished. If I'm not mistaken, because I need it so it displays the reward. I need it so I can purchase the reward. That's all working. I need it to make the reward. What I think the one thing that isn't done is making a built-in one. But I think how that would work is that when you create the like open it up for the first time, it will automatically put in the rewards. So, but that is something that needs to be done at the end. Because what I would need to do is I would need probably in the same script as the user directory one. And same thing in here is I'd probably try and create. Are you reading these from a folder? Yeah, I am saving. I am saving my task, my settings, and then my redeem list to the users. To the user section of Godot's directories. So I'm saving it to the users user directory into their own folders. That's part of the reason is just so that way, because I want it so that these can be edited like freely, but also I don't want to put them into the in here because then I would just have them keep piling up in here. And then also if it's in the user file, then users will actually be able to manage it, like manage the files if they want to manage the files of it. And then also if you want to share a task, then you can I'd I'd it would be nice to be able to have an actual export feature, but just being able to share like from the back end would also work. But yeah, that's being thinking about that makes me think I should like with how I have in the base task in save information, or is it in location prep? Yeah, in location prep. I have it so that it's saving to the it's saving based on the Unix time code, so that way the files are always unique. But I might want to update to be the Unix time code, and then maybe also the name of it. I don't think that's as important. It just would make it easier to actually like find it in the file system. But also that's not the intentional way of doing it. So the intentional way of doing it would be to load the files through a listing system, which will then get the file location, and then it will list off all the information inside of there and actually display it correctly. That's what it should do. Alright. Let's see. Oh, it's been 3.5 hours. Oh my god. I feel like I've done nothing. I've barely done anything. All I've gotten is like the display. All I've gotten is this bad display of the reward, and I've gotten this creation of it. Oh wow. Okay. Let's see. I should also add in here repeat task. I should add reusable redeems, because I already had reusable task as a goal, but having a reusable redeem is kind of the same idea. Let's see, what else? What could I work on? And what else could I work on that I feel like I could actually do? Right now, none of these things are something I feel like I could do. I also have just like the biggest mess in the world behind me that I have to clean up from moving everything around in my room. So maybe I call it there for today. Because I did get both of the two things I needed done for the redeem system. And then I cleaned up how the reward is saved. Like the base, the foundation of everything, I believe, is set now. What I need to do is just make it so I need to make long and complicated tasks function correctly. I need to make it so you there are tasks that repeats every day. I need to make it so you can reuse task in redeems if you wish. I want to add in an in-app this time display, add in different colors, add in the settings, and add in basic actual UI instead of having it look like this. Those are like the top next things on my priority. But none of them are something I feel proper with right now. Especially since I feel like I feel like this is still a mess for like I mean this is just the testing of displaying it, and then I feel like this redeem creation could be a little bit better. But I think it's fine. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it there for today. Let me get let me get the end of stream set up. Where's the song? Where's the correct song? Where's the song? There it is. Okay, switch over to end stream screen. Uh, I I have someone chat actually for once. Normally I end stream with nobody here. Let me actually do a raid. Ba ba ba. I'll raid the channel I'm gonna go watch while I clean up my room if it's still live. Let me look up the channel. Do do do. Yeah, I'm gonna start a raid with one viewer. Let's go. Have a good night, everybody.